Nick Wolf the Patch King here, back from the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. During my time there, I actually filmed a bunch of videos giving a first-hand look of what patch trading is all about at a national event. Me personally, I first got into patch trading at the 2005 Jamboree, and I've been to every single Jamboree since then. In my own personal collection, I probably have over 1,000 Jamboree patch sets. I just love trading. Many scouts who actually go to the Jamboree beforehand, they actually don't know about patch trading or don't think they're going to get into patch trading. But believe it or not, rest assured, after a few days of being at the Jamboree, all scouts trade patches. It just becomes an addiction. It's super fun, and everybody gets into it. So if you're going to be attending a Jamboree or a National Order of the Arrow Conference, NOAC, and you don't think you're going to be into patch trading, rest assured you're absolutely going to be into patch trading. So definitely buy an extra 5 or 10 sets of your council's patches because you'd rather have them and not trade them than not have them and want to trade them. So during the course of this documentary, I'm going to be covering a couple things. Number one, how to think of ideas for your patch design or contact a corporation to use their third party brand or logo. Number two, we're going to see firsthand video footage of what patch trading looked like at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Number three, we're going to cover safety and security of things that you could be doing to make sure that your patches are safe and secure and they don't get lost along the way. Number four, we're going to go over how to display your patches after the event, whether it's going to be in binders or in frames. And number five, we're going to talk about some resources that you could utilize to continue on patch trading in between large national events. I really hope you enjoyed this documentary. Take a look. One of the things you want to do before your next scouting event is actually design the patch itself. Now, a lot of patches have third party brands or intellectual properties like Peeps, Pez, Pepperidge Farm, Duracell batteries. There's a tons of councils out there that reach out to their local companies to help them sponsor their patch. I know that at the 2023 Jamboree, Atlanta Area Council had Waffle House on their patches, and that was just a great patch set. So we're going to go through the process of how you could reach out to some of these individuals. Me personally, what I do is I reach out to these individuals on LinkedIn. The types of people you're going to want to reach out to get a foot in the door would be anybody on the legal team or potentially on the marketing or business development team. And odds are, if you message 5 or 6 people, at least one of them might respond to you to point you into the right direction. Once you get the foot in the door with that person to talk to them about potentially using their branded intellectual property on your patches, you could run through some of these slides that I created. So the first thing that I do is I explain to the individual, which might not be a scouting related person, about the upcoming large scouting events, typically a NOAC or a national jamboree, and what those events are all about. From there, I focus on some of the highlights of patch trading and how patch trading really is a hobby within the scouting community. From there, I dive down a little bit deeper into known IPs or known brands that have sponsored previous patches in the past. Me personally, I'm from Connecticut Yankee Council, and we've had Sikorsky aircraft themed patches, Pez candy themed patches, Subway sandwiches themed patches, and Duracell battery themed patches. I'll also give some examples of other council and what they've done. Transformers, Star Wars, Doctor Who, Chicago Bulls. There's the Waffle House set that I mentioned earlier, as well as Crayola crayons. Uh, and of course, this information can also be on shirts as well. So there's hats, there's neckerchiefs. We're able to promote that brand on uniform usage. Jack Links, they do commercials with the Scouts, which is awesome as well. So in a lot of ways, this could be free marketing for the brand if you're able to get permission to use their intellectual property and their logo on the scouting memorabilia. Me personally, for the first time at the 2026 Jamboree, we reached out to Pepperidge Farm, which is based out of Norwalk and Fairfield, Connecticut. And our scouts wanted to do a Pepperidge Farm themed or goldfish themed patch set. So I reached out via LinkedIn to several points of contacts, finally got the email address for one person on their marketing team and legal team that would handle this type of thing. I went through these 5 or 6 slides that I just showed you, and eventually, after doing some back and forth, we were able to get a design approved. And this is our 2026 Jamboree patch set. Connecticut Yankee Council is home to Pepperidge Farms, also known as the Goldfish. So there you have it. Those are some tips and tricks of how you might be able to design a patch that has a corporate logo on it.
Nick Wolf, the Patch King, reporting live from the 2026 National Boy Scout Jamboree here in West Virginia. This is the very first night where all the contingents showed up. It's Wednesday. They set up their campsites. It's around 8 o'clock in the evening right now. And as you can clearly see, a lot of youth here already got the patch bug. Now for tonight's video, we're in Charlie 3. So Charlie Base Camp, subsection 3. And there's just a bunch of scouts, as far as the eye can see, lined up here, trading patches, just having the time of their lives. And again, this is the very first day of the National Scout Jamboree. Oh yeah. You got scouts trading patches on boxes, scout trading patches on blankets, towels, cots, and everything in between. And it's like this in every single subcamp. So, if you're attending the 2026 National Scout Jamboree, I hope you brought plenty of patches to trade, because there are definitely plenty of scouts here ready and eager to trade patches. This is Nick Wolf, the Patch King, signing off. Here's a video of the patch trading area right next to the trading post, which is right next to Tillerson. So we put up all these pop-up canopies to provide shaded areas for the scouts. The ISCA tent is right there where they're signing up ISCA memberships. And again, during the daytime, we got about 8 canopies set up here with some additional shade area in the middle of the two. We use the sides as sort of more shade area for the midsection. So again, a good amount of shaded area. Under here is even more shaded area. Tables here where people are eating lunch and trading more patches. Again, this is where the main patch trading area is. We taped off some sections here so there's walkways, so people trade patches on the side. This is a walkway in the middle, more patch trading in the middle, another aisle, and then the wall has more patch trading as well. At the edge of the Summit Center, this is where we did the Collections Merit Badge, the Coin Collections Merit Badge. So we used this area as like a little classroom area where people could work on the merit badges. Let's check out patch trading at the 2026 Jamboree. Everybody's trading everything here at the Jamboree.
I've been trading the neighbors.
Nick Wolf, the Patch King here. Here we are at day 2 of the National Scout Jamboree. It's Thursday. All the scouts got in yesterday, and the Jamboree is in full effect from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And later on tonight, there's going to be the opening show. But as you can see here, Scouts have all gathered at the Scott Summit Visitor Center. And whenever there's a shaded area, you're going to find Scouts trading patches. So let's actually look at what trading patches looks like at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Plenty of patch sets on both sides.
I'll throw my bag in here. In your bag here.
Everybody's here set up, having a blast. Whether it's the new scout that only has one patch to trade, or a seasoned collector that might have a full table's worth. Again, we are live at the Scott Summit Visitor Center. For those of you watching, the Scott Summit Visitor Center is located right across from the trading post. So there's the trading post. There's the Rex Tillerson Leadership Center. And again, here is the Scott Summit Training Center, where you're going to see a lot of patch trading happening all throughout the course of the Jamboree. We even have some more white pop-up tents here. In this area, you have patch trading, the Collections Merit Badge, the International Scouting Collectors Association, coin collecting. Also here is the patch guide that you could scan the QR code to see all the patches made at the 2026 Jamboree, with the patch guide being made by Scouter Brian Ives. So here's now a grassy, shaded area. And again, more Scouts trading patches on anything they could find. Towels, patch blankets, cardboard, grass, bed sheets, anything and everything in between. And of course, we have our patch trading headquarters in the back over there. So there you have it, folks. That's a quick little glimpse of patch trading at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. I know I'm going to be trading patches, are you? Hope to see you soon. Nick Wolf, the Patch King here. It's Monday, July 27th, another fabulous day at the Boy Scout Jamboree. Today I'm joined by a special guest. You don't have the Patch King, but you also have the Patch Queen. That's right.
Hi.
My wife Amanda joined us here on staff at the National Jamboree, her very first Jamboree. And today we're patch trading at Piggott, which is right above Subcamp Charlie and Delta. And the kids here, it's around 8:30 in the evening. They all finished with dinner, and they're just having a blast here. Trading patches. There's a nice little awning area, and all these picnic tables filled with plenty of patches as far as the eye can see. Trading on tables, trading on rocks, trading everywhere here at Piggott. What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree? The Halo one. That's from 2017 Jamboree. San Diego, what's your favorite patch set this Jamboree? Mount Baker Council. Look at that. All right, what about you? What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
I would have to say that's a good one. I'd say it's a choice between either the Alaska set or the full Hawaiian set.
Alaska set or Hawaii set. All right. Cool beans. Have a great Jamboree. So as we can see, everybody has a different answer here. Me personally, I think that Pez candy set's my favorite. Let's keep looking around. Patch trading here at Piggott. Plenty of patches here. And we even got some lights. Not too bad. What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree so far?
I'd have to say the Tiamat.
All right. Awesome. The Peeps one is cool. You got dragons. Let's keep walking around. Plenty of room up here to trade patches here at the 2026 Jamboree. What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
My favorite patch set this year?
Yeah.
It is the one-piece set.
The one-piece set. All right.
Yeah.
Ghost? A lot of the kids like the one-piece set. All right. We got the Atlanta Zoo.
My favorite animal.
We got Tootsie Rolls. Got a lot of patches here at the 2026 Jamboree. And repeating from last Jamborees, we have Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What's your favorite patch set at this Jamboree?
Waffle House.
There is no Waffle House this Jamboree.
Right here.
That's last Jamboree's.
Oh, this year.
All right. The Catan set, based off of the board game. All right. Loving it. Have a great Jamboree. We got some of those wonderful red patch trading blankets. And look, here at Piggott, there are plenty of picnic tables set up. And kids are here under the lights, on tables, just having an absolute blast. I don't know who's having more fun, the people trading patches, or over there, people in line for a milkshake, because there is a milkshake bar here as well. So this is Nick Wolf, the Patch King, having an absolute blast at the 2026 Jamboree, trading a lot of patches. Hope to see you again soon. Nick Wolf, the Patch King here. It is the last full day of the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Tomorrow night's the arena show, but tonight we are trading patches at Piggott Dining Hall Trading Pavilion. Let's see what nighttime patch trading looks like up close. So a lot of the kids came to the Jamboree here, never trading a patch for in their life. And here at the last day of the Jamboree, you can see patch trading is running rampant. Everybody is trading patches. Some people trade set for set. Some people trade one patch for one patch. Some people trade based on what looks cool. And other people trade on rarity. They just want a patch that has the lowest amount of items produced on the scanning app. And as you can see, no matter where you look, there's scouts here just having a grand old time trading patches. And of course, people are also posting their needs. The Simpsons, Monopoly set, Winnie the Pooh set have been a popular set at this year's Jamboree. And again, here we are at Piggott Patch Trading Pavilion. Got some Noack Order of the Arrow sets here as well. Also helped drawing the attendance here is a milkshake stand that's open late. Now this area has plenty of tables for trading, nighttime lights, flushing toilets, and it's right in between Charlie and Delta base camps, which is where all the units are staying. So this is really the prime location for nighttime patch trading. And look, people are even trading shirts.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'll trade a shirt for a shirt or a patch set.
What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
This one.
The Aztec.
Yes, the Aztec, and I have the sticker and this. It's like the love of my life. Someone asked what I'd trade for it, and I said my firstborn child. Your firstborn child and a few thousand souls.
Very good, very good. Is this your first event trading patches?
Yeah.
Did you think you were going to be into patch trading before the Jamboree?
No, I thought it was kind of boring.
but that quickly changed.
Yeah.
Alrighty, awesome. Have a great Jamboree. So as you can see, before the Jamboree, people aren't really into patch trading. They don't know what patch trading really is until the Jamboree actually starts. What's your favorite patch set?
This one.
This one, awesome. Were you into patch trading before the Jamboree started?
No.
Did you think you were going to be into patch trading before?
No,
You were one of those stubborn people saying, I ain't going to trade any patches. And look at this, you have an entire table.
Like, I was willing to trade because my patch set wasn't that good, but I thought no one would trade for it.
Okay, are you having a great time?
I have some sets.
All right.
What sets do you got?
Awesome. I have no sets on me. We're just touring around, doing a video documentary here. Youth are trading with youth. Adults are trading with adults. Adults are trading with youth. Staff is trading with everybody. And most importantly, everybody here, whether this is your first Jamboree or your 20th Jamboree, is having a grand old time. What's your favorite patch set?
Favorite patch set?
Yeah. Is this your first Jamboree?
This is my first Jamboree.
Did you think you were going to be into patch trading before the Jamboree started?
I thought it was dumb.
You guys all thought patch trading was done.
And it's amazing.
Route 66.
You said now.
Far East. And you guys, is it fair to say you're hooked on patch trading now?
It is, 100%.
All righty. Hope you have a great Jamboree. All right, so like I said, a lot of these kids weren't into patch trading and didn't think they'd be into patch trading, but boy, by the second or third day of the Jamboree, their minds changed. What's your favorite patch set at this Jamboree?
Probably Oliver, what's the airplane one?
Mount Baker.
Mount Baker.
Mount
set.
Baker. What is your patch set from your
We
council?
got the Chicago Bulls. Right now, I don't have the two dangler flaps, two danglers that go with it.
Okay, so tell me, did you think you were going to be interested in patch trading before the Jamboree?
Yes, this is my second Jamboree I've been to.
Okay, so you already knew that patch trading is amazing, but
yeah.
but at your first Jamboree in 2023, did you know it was going to be a big deal, or were you like, nah, patch trading's lame, I'm not going to get into it?
I was a bit scared at first, but then this guy got me into patch trading. Now I'm
The
kind
bug
of...
bit me, then I bit him.
The
Yeah.
bug bit you. So what we're trying to do is educate the next generation that might, before the Jamboree, think that, nah, patch trading isn't for me, I'm going to sit it out. But it doesn't matter how much you want to sit it out. By the second or third day, is it fair to say that you're going to want to do it like everybody else?
You're going to see a patch set you want, and you'll do everything in your power to go get it.
Yeah, which is why you always want to buy more patches before the Jamboree, because you don't want to run out.
That's true.
All right, that's true. All right, let's keep on looking around. All righty, what's your favorite patch set at this Jamboree?
Central Florida SeaWorld set.
All righty, is this your first Jamboree?
Yes, sir.
All righty, now before the Jamboree started, did you know you were going to be a patch trader?
No,
All righty, did you think patch trading was lame and not for you?
I didn't think it would be this much fun.
All righty, you didn't think it would be this much fun. How many patch sets from your council did you start off with before the Jamboree?
I traded 2 of our patch sets, and now I have all this.
Wow.
And some.
Were you able to buy extra patch sets in advance?
So I had 3. I kept 1.
3,
and
kept
then
1.
I traded the other 2.
So you turned 2 patch sets into an absolute table.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
Awesome. Have a great Jamboree.
You too.
Look at this one. This is a Godzilla patch set. Is this your first Jamboree?
Yes, sir.
Did you think that you'd be into patch trading before the Jamboree started?
No, I did not.
Alrighty, and what do you say about that now? Are you totally into patch trading?
That's pretty much all I've been doing.
Alrighty, and you've been collecting a lot of cool stuff. What's your favorite patch set? Is it Godzilla or something you have tucked away safely?
I've tucked away safely a 2013 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame from Cleveland.
That's amazing. Awesome. So is it fair to say for the next kids that are in your shoes attending next year's Jamboree that even though they don't think patch trading is important, it's definitely important at the Jamboree?
Oh yeah, it's totally important. I mean, I've met so many cool people. I got a cool Black Eagle patch from Germany. Just a lot of cool stuff.
Awesome. Have yourself a great Jamboree.
Thank you.
All right. We're keeping this documentary going.
Hi, Zach.
Hey, bud.
Alrighty. Hi guys, we're shooting a documentary. What is your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
My favorite patch set this Jamboree is either, or does it have to be from 2026?
It doesn't have to be from
I
2026.
like the Waffle House,
Okay.
or the one and only, designed by the best Nicholas Wolf out there, the Ghost Pez set that I've been trying to get.
Alrighty. Now tell me, is this all y'all's first Jamboree?
Yes.
Alrighty. Did either of you think patch trading was going to be a big deal prior to the Jamboree?
Yes.
All right, you thought it was going to be a big deal. What about you two? Did you come here knowing you were going to trade a lot of patches?
I didn't think I would.
Alrighty.
I knew it would be happening though.
Alrighty, so you knew patch trading was happening, but you didn't think you would be into it. Are you into patch trading now?
Yeah.
Alrighty, and you got a whole table worth of stuff.
This is mine. I
Alrighty.
got more back in my tent. Though.
Alrighty, good stuff. Have a great Jamboree,
Thank you, Mr.
everybody.
Wong.
Yes, sir. It doesn't matter where you go. There are people trading patches here and having a great time. What's your favorite set this Jamboree?
Right now it's the NASCAR set or the pickle set?
NASCAR set or the pickle set? Is this your first Jamboree?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, before the Jamboree, did you think patch trading would be a big deal?
No, sir.
Were you one of those scouts that are like, I'm not going to get into patch trading, I'm going to do zip lining, I'm going to do other things, I'm not going to trade a single patch?
Yes, sir.
But now you have half a table. So what do you say to scouts in going to the next Jamboree? Do you tell them, buy that extra patch set, it never hurts to spend just a little more money on patches because they're going to trade them by day 2, 3, and 4?
Yes, sir.
All right, how many patch sets did you start off with?
I started out with 4, but I held one back so that way I'll keep one.
All right, were you able to buy more patch sets at the Jamboree?
Yes, I was, but I didn't think I was gonna.
Because you didn't think patch trading was going to be popular.
Yes, sir.
But look at this, a full table. All right, have a great Jamboree.
You too. The guy just sold it.
Look at that. So here we are again at Piggott. Tomorrow night's the closing show, so everybody's scrambling to get in their final sets. Is this all you?
Yeah.
What's your favorite patch set of the Jamboree?
Mobile area one guy.
All righty, mobile area, Guy Harvey. Is this your first Jamboree? Your 4th Jamboree, so you're a professional. You've been there, done that many, many times. And this guy has quite a collection as well.
17, 19, 23.
17, 19, 23, and 26. Is this all your collection?
I'm watching it for someone.
Oh, you're watching it for a buddy. Good stuff. See, the buddy system is important with scouting. We don't want things getting lost or misplaced. So again, Nick Wolf, the Patch King here. Patch trading at a National Boy Scout Jamboree. Even if your scout tells you they're not going to get into it,
Yo, what's up?
it's definitely going to happen.
Yo, Blue Hat.
Are you guys into patch trading? Did you think before the Jamboree you were going to be into patch trading? All right, some say yes, some say no. But for all of you who started the Jamboree saying, I'm not trading any patches, are you guys trading patches? Yeah. All righty, there we go. Have a great Jamboree. Woo! So again, everybody here just having a grand old time. Hopefully, when your scout attends the next Jamboree, they're trading some patches. Nick Wolf, the Patch King here, signing off. Nick Wolf, the Patch King here. We're here at the last day of the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Everybody's getting in their final patch trades before tonight's closing show. Let's take one final look around to see how patch trading is going to wrap up for this year's Jamboree. What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
I like this one.
You like the Dan Beard set. Were you into patch trading before the Jamboree?
Not much.
Alrighty. Did you think you were going to get into patch trading before the Jamboree?
What do you mean?
Did you know you were going to come to the Jamboree and trade a lot of patches, or were you like, nah, I'm not going to get into that?
I wasn't really sure.
Alrighty, but here now you have all these patches, right? So you got addicted to it, right?
A little. My scoutmaster gave me a bag of patches just a couple of years ago.
Cool, awesome.
I had a little bit to start with.
Well, I'm glad you have a good collection now. Have a great Jamboree. So again, scouts are just, anywhere there's a table or a space, scouts are setting up, trading patches, and having a good old time.
Did you do this and so?
What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
Aztec.
The Aztec set.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Before the Jamboree started, do you guys think you were going to be into patch trading?
No, definitely not.
You were like, nah, patch trading isn't for me, but now you have an entire table worth of stuff.
These aren't ours.
I'll be
but I
back.
have a lot. I
All
love
right.
them.
I'll be back.
Oh
I'm
my
going.
gosh.
I'll be
Alrighty.
back. I am going to trading best. I'm
So people are trading patches of all shapes and sizes. Do you trade patches based on the rarity or just based on how it looks?
Mostly luck.
Look, so you don't care if there was 10,000 of these or 10 of these, you just care how awesome it looks, right?
Basically.
Alrighty, cool. Awesome. Have a great Jamboree. What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
I really like this one right
Oh,
here.
you like the National Park one? All right. The Dan Beer. That's cool. So before the Jamboree, did you know you were going to be into patch trading?
No, not really.
All right. Were you one of those guys that were like, nah, I don't need to buy extra patches. I'm not going to be into it.
I did buy extra patches just in case.
Just in case. And now you have an entire table's worth,
I
right?
do, yeah.
All righty. Cool stuff. Have a great Jamboree.
Whose is this? Yours? Oh, gotcha.
No, she sent me her stupid string.
You got the Dan Beer Watch Lab, the normal Dan Beer Watch Lab.
Are you willing to drink the water? If there's a table or if there's shade, boy, people are going to be trading patches. What's your favorite patch set this Jamboree?
What's my favorite?
Yeah,
The Voltron set.
the Voltron set. Did you think you were going to be into patch trading before the Jamboree started?
Yes.
You knew. You came here knowing that patch trading is amazing. Cool stuff. Again, there's this nice trading facility at the Scout Summit Visitor Center where people have been trading patches all throughout the Jamboree experience, conveniently located right across from the trading post here at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. This place is packed. Everybody's scrambling to get those last trades in. Getting those last trades in here at the Jamboree. What's your favorite set so far this Jamboree?
Dan Beer.
Dan Beard. Is this your first Jamboree?
Yep.
Alrighty. Did you think you were going to be into patch trading before the Jamboree started?
Nope.
You were like, nope, patch trading's not going to be for me. And now you got all of these patches.
No, those are mine. Those are his.
Oh, your buddies, but yeah. You got plenty of them. Cool beans.
Yeah, the scan.
Some people trade for rarity, some people trade for looks, and some people scan to see how many of those patches were made.
I found the guy that's facing
What's your favorite patch set? Dragon set, okay.
And it comes with this stack, and these 7 patches.
Did you think you were going to be into patch trading before the Jamboree?
Not really.
Not really. Alrighty. But that quickly changed. Look at all the patches you have now. Awesome.
Good morning, guys.
The only thing I didn't get was a
Wait, there's those 200 and what's that? Thank you so much. And plenty of patch trading all around here at the National Scout Jamboree. With a familiar face of Mr. Spangler here as well. Did you enjoy patch trading this Jamboree?
It was off the charts. It was so amazing. Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. Taking a little video documentary. So there you have it, folks. That wraps up patch trading at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Plenty of patches were traded, plenty of memories were had. See you next time.
Now we're going to talk about how you could safely and securely trade patches at the Jamboree to make sure your patches don't get lost or misplaced. Number one rule, always trade with the buddy system, right? So when you set up to trade your patches, it's always great to have an extra set of eyes and ears on your patches just to make sure that they don't get lost or misplaced. A Jamboree will typically have over 10,000 scouts there. And even if 99.99% of those scouts are trustworthy, there might be a very small handful of scouts that might want to steal patches, unfortunately. At this last Jamboree, we actually saw a record low amount of theft, which is awesome. But here are some tips and tricks of things that you could do to make sure that you're having an enjoyable experience. Number one, when you're walking around for the day and you have your backpack full with trading supplies, make sure that your contact information is in this backpack, right? That way, if it ends up in lost and found, they can return it on back to you. Even better yet, what I personally do is I take an air tag, right? A nice, easy to use air tag, and I'll toss it right there in the bottom of my bag for the day. From there, with my patches that I'm actually trading, I created these red patch trading blankets that you probably saw a lot of at the Jamboree. They have zipper pockets that you can put your patches in. Now, the summit is a very dusty place, right? They don't have paved roads. A lot of dust gets kicked up. And the reason why I created these blankets is because of these nice clear pockets. You can keep these patches dust-free. If it was raining the night before and you want to lay this blanket on the ground to trade patches, it'll keep your patches nice and dry. And again, this blanket will fold right on up and fit right into your day bag. And note, when you get one of these blankets, I highly recommend you put your name and phone number on it. That way, again, if it gets misplaced, it will end up in the lost and found. And again, this red patch trading blanket will fit into nearly any backpack that you bring to the Jamboree. For those of you that don't have a patch trading blanket, that's fine too. Another way that you could store your patches is in a nice Ziploc bag. It will keep them dry in case it rains. But again, wherever you're placing your patches, whether they're in my patch trading blanket or a tote or a Ziploc bag, make sure you write your name, your phone number, your troop number on it. That way, if it gets reported to lost and found, it can get returned to you safely. So now I'm going out for the day. I have my red patch trading blanket, and I also have some extra patches in a Ziploc bag. The last thing that I'm going to do is just put a nice quick little luggage tag, luggage lock right on my backpack, right? You can loop it through both of the straps there, lock it up. That way, if you're going on an activity or, you have to go to the bathroom and leave your backpack with a buddy, nothing's getting taken out of your backpack. It's now safe and secure. So again, to quickly recap, make sure that your backpack has your name and information on it. Maybe put an air tag in it. Also make sure that it's securely locked and safe. But don't just take my word for it. I actually caught up with the director of the Lost and Found area at the 2026 Jamboree, Earl Bonovich. Let's listen to what he has to say.
All right, awesome. Here's the deal. When you have your patches, and I get them, I have almost no way to get them back to you unless you have a name or a troop number or something on it that tells me mine. Everybody has patches, and everybody knows what the patch sets look like, but I can't just use that and give you to you. You wouldn't want me to give your patches away. So you have to do something that marks your bags, your boxes, in some way it's yours until you complete the deal. So tag it, bag it, enjoy your time here, but I need something to work with. So good luck, don't lose your stuff. You don't want it to end up here because you might not see it again.
Nick Wolf, the Patch King here, finally home from the 2026 National Scout Jamboree, and as you can see, I traded for quite a little bit of patches. I collected and saved over 135 sets for my own personal collection. Let's see what we got here. Did a lot of one-for-one trades here at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Again, the ones that I'm keeping, over 136 sets that I'm keeping for my own personal collection. Really can't wait to get these all on display, maybe put them up into some sort of pop-up museum and get them cataloged. Also got some duplicates that will be appearing on eBay. All in all, the 2026 Jamboree was a fantastic experience.
Now you just saw a video of all the patches I traded for at the 2026 National Scout Jamboree. Now let's talk about how I displayed them and preserve them for long term. As you can see here in my room, I've cherry picked some of my favorite sets that I personally frame and display. So like at the last Jamboree, Catan, Back to the Future, Godzilla, and of course, I designed the Pez set for the Connecticut contingent, so I frame all of the items that were from that council, just like I've done with the other Pez sets that I've designed. So in my scout room, I tend to frame the patch sets that I think are the coolest or the most important to me. But as you can see here, frames take up a lot of space. So I couldn't possibly have enough room in my patch room to frame and display all the patch sets that I want. So let's take a look at some of my art portfolios and binders to get a better understanding of how I could display some of my other patch sets for more easily displaying purposes on the go. For bigger sets that I can't put in frames, I purchased these art portfolios. This one in particular is an 18 by 24. You can buy this off Amazon. It's relatively inexpensive. And as you can see, it comes with a nice mat where you could actually easily display a lot of the bigger sets that you might have traded for at a Jamboree. So again, these are designed for big sets that I didn't frame and put on my wall, but they were still too large to put in your average binder. And a lot of these patches are secured with masking tape or double-sided sticky tape. This black sheet, it slides in, it slides out, makes it very easy to tape what you got to tape on here and go out on your adventure. Alrighty. Now, the majority of the sets that I do end up trading for and keeping just go in a regular binder, as you can see here. What I typically do is something like this. I'll tape some sets to a white piece of paper using double-sided sticky tape or some masking tape, and then I'll put the actual CSP into a 6-pocket holder, as you can see here. And this one is made by Ultra Pro, and then Jason Spangler also has Best Hobby pages as well. So as you can see, in a 4-inch binder, I could fit quite a lot of patch sets in it. It really makes it easy to bring these to events where I might want to do a pop-up museum. Like I occasionally will bring these to my Order of the Arrow Lodge's Fall Fellowship, where a lot of patch traders are there. I could also bring it to the Winter Banquet. I could bring it to our conclave. For future jamborees, if my contingent is hosting an information meeting on what the jamboree is all about, I'll bring these previous jamboree patch sets to that experience. That way, new scouters who haven't been to a jamboree yet could see what patch trading is all about. And again, these binders will hold quite a good amount of patches. Again, these are just 4-inch binders that I got off of Amazon. These are all sets that I'm keeping from the 2026 Jamboree. I still got a few more binders to go. And when you're done, you just flip them on back. And your mini museum collection is good to go. Note that it has my name and contact information on it, just in case it gets lost. The person knows who to return it to. For this last section, we'll talk over some resources of ways you could still stay engaged in the patch trading community outside of national events such as the Jamboree or NOAC. Odds are your Order of the Arrow Lodge is going to have a fellowship or a conclave, and those are great events for you to trade patches at it as well. Your council might be hosting events like traderies or a camporee, and Again, patch trading might be organized in those types of in-person events as well. Online, there's a bunch of resources available to you to continue on your patch trading journey. On Facebook, as an example, there's a bunch of different Scout Patch Collectors Facebook groups that you might want to join and consider. Two of the groups that I definitely recommend are going to be number one, Scout Patch Collectors, having over 21,000 members. The admins for this group are Brad England and Jason Spangler, who are very well known in the patch trading community. So great Facebook group for you to join and post your requests or what you have for trade or for sale. And again, there's always a lot of content here of people trading patches. Another group on Facebook you might want to join is a group called Scout Patch Buyers and Sellers. This is the group that I personally manage. This group isn't for trading; it's really just for buying and/or selling Scout-related patches and memorabilia. So if you're looking to, if you don't have enough patches to trade around and you're looking to buy some more, great group to join. If you have too many patches and you were looking to sell some outside of eBay, again, you could sell some in this group as well. Outside of Facebook, there's a couple other areas I wanted to show you around in the hobby. The first is going to be our friends over at Patch Vault. Now, Patch Vault is basically an online repository of over 60,000 patches. So if you're a part of a lodge or a council and you have a bunch of images of your patches, feel free to upload them here. It's a great way to help your other scouters figure out a checklist of what patch was made, how many of it were made, and what other patches belong to that particular lodge or that particular council. So again, our friends over at Patch Vault, this launched a few years ago. It's an absolute great resources just to better understand what's actually out there if you're really trying to collect a bunch of different lodges and a bunch of different councils. There's another website out there called bsator.com, short for Traderie. This is created by our friend Brian Ives. For those of you who don't know, Brian Ives actually created the patch guide for a lot of the events. He made one for this Jamboree. He made one for the 2023 Jamboree. He's been making them for the last few NOACs. And what's good about these patch guides is, unlike Patch Vault that will actually show the scans of patches, this shows more of the artwork of patches, right? And Patch Vault could have images of patches that are 10, 20, 30, 40 years old, if not longer. Brian Ives patch guides here, these are only for more recent events, so they don't have that older archival data. And also something that Brian Ives does on his website, which is bsator.com, is essentially it's a traderie calendar. So a great way for you to figure out upcoming traderies. Now, for those of you who don't know what a traderie is think of it like a tag sale or a swap meet or something along that nature, but specifically for Scout memorabilia. It's a great opportunity for you to buy, sell, trade memorabilia of all types: Boy Scout patches, uniforms, shirts, neckerchiefs, the whole gambit. Typically, this is done at a council dining hall or a council camp dining hall. Sometimes it's at a church gym. They have these all over the country, right? So if you're ever looking to participate in a yard sale, tag sale, we call them traderies for Boy Scout focused memorabilia. You definitely want to check out the Boy Scout Traderie calendar to see if there's any of those in your upcoming area. One of the other organizations that you could join is ISCA, the International Scouting Collectors Association, and this can be found at scouttrader.org. If you're an Eagle Scout, you might have joined the National Eagle Scout Association. If you're an avid collector of patches and memorabilia, I highly recommend you join the International Scouters Collectors Association. You can subscribe to their newsletter, gain access to a members-only portal that has even more resources on patch trading and patch collecting. So this is basically the official organization of patch trading for Scouting America. So go ahead and check them out, the International Scouters Collectors Association. Consider joining them at scouttrader.org. If you're looking for additional ways to display your patches, I know we covered this earlier in the video, but a couple of really good things that I like to always bring up is going to be number one, Boxware from streamwood.net. This is Chris Jensen's company. What these are nice acrylic frames where you could display some of your nicer memorabilia either at home or if you're bringing them to a traderie. They're plastic. You don't have to worry about any of the edges getting torn because they're made out of cardboard or anything. These are all nice acrylic plastic. I have a bunch of these for when I'm going to traderies. So if you're ever wondering what are those frames all about, can I get those frames, you want to check out Streamwood, and it's called Boxware. For those of you who prefer to put your patches and memorabilia in binders, you could also check out Jason Spangler's company. He owns a product called Best Hobby Pages. So these are going to be plastic sheets that you can put inside a binder for your OA two-piece sets, your CSPs, your camp patches. There's a bunch of different pocket shapes that they end up creating here. And again, this will make sure that they're archival safe, so you never have to worry about your patches getting damaged with long-term storage. So that's something you could check out at Best Hobby Pages. And of course, the best for last, if you haven't gotten them yet, my name is Nick Wolf, the Patch King, and I created these wonderful things called the patch trading blankets. So they come in a variety of different styles. I have my original trading blanket that holds 30 different CSPs or OA flaps. I have my patch trading blanket number 2, which will hold 15 different OA two-piece sets. I have my patch trading blanket number 3, which will hold 6 larger sets taped together, or neckerchiefs, or very large back patches. I have my patch trading blanket number 4, which will hold 28 smaller, round activity patches, camporee patches, conclave patches, things of that nature. And I also have my Jamboree edition of the patch blanket, which will hold 24 smaller patches, the CSPs, and 3 larger back patches or center patches. So if you're looking for trading on the go, again, I would highly recommend my patch trading blankets, and you could check that out at nickwolfpatchking.com. Folks, that wraps up this patch trading documentary. I hope you had a blast. Thank you for watching. Feel free to share it with your fellow scouts, scouters, your NOAC contingent, your Jamboree contingent, and feel free to reach out to me with any questions. This is Nick Wolf, the Patch King. Thank you for tuning in.